Down South Princess, early 2000s trap mixtape era, raunchy R&B diva vibes. Those are just a few of the things that come to mind after my first listen of JT's debut mixtape, City Cinderella. Listen, I am ready to talk about this project, so let's just get into it. But first, welcome to the channel. Hey, hi, was Am with it, I'm C, and I do rap and pop culture commentary. So if you're into that, subscribe and hit the like button. Now, it feels like it took forever, but City Cinderella is finally here. And while I usually take about a week or so to sit and really get into a project, my anticipation got the best of me, and here we are. Just as I was about to listen to the project, I saw JT mention that the first music video would be dropping soon. And we know how I feel about a visual. So instead of diving into listening to City Cinderella from front to back, I waited for the premiere of 90s Baby on YouTube, and I gotta say, I'm glad that I did. Two of the most important things to me when it comes to a project are visuals and a good album theme. The 90s Baby song and music video are truly the perfect combination, because I too am a 90s baby. So please know that this sample of Joe's All the Things Your Man Won't Do is most definitely doing it for me. And while I'm not one for super sexual lyrics, the song is the perfect balance. A little ratchet, a bit raunchy, but it still has some replay value. Maybe it's the visuals transporting me back to a throwback era, much like Alicia Keys in the You Don't Know My Name music video. Or even better, this is giving me all of the Jason's lyric vibes. If you know, you know. And of course, it's the perfect introduction to the theme of City Cinderella, where JT is the poor waitress being teased, only to end up with her Prince Charming in the end. I'd really love for these videos to all tie together from the project, because this is a really great start. But I'm getting ahead of myself, because 90s Baby is smack dab in the middle of the project. Let's get into the intro, which next to 90s Babies is one of the more stronger songs on the mixtape to me. Can I keep it real? Sometimes you hear a song from an artist and somehow their demeanor, personality, and artist persona all makes sense. The intro hope of City Cinderella feels like JT is peeling back layers of herself and showing us the real her. It's raw, authentic, it's sad in a hood way, a runaway love with Ludacris and Mary J way, with Keke Palmer crying outside. Look, it be like that sometimes. But in the midst of sadness, JT is giving rags to riches in a humorous way. It gets no realer than so fresh, so clean, and I made it from the dirt. Can't understand a menu, send a itch, a surf and turf. Now, I know I ain't tripping, but doesn't it feel like Tia Kemp is the fairy gang mother on O? O and Brick Tart aren't exactly my favorites, but I see the direction that JT is going in. Because once we get to serving, I'm seated, okay? I like it. It's early 2000s, and we on that piff, listening to the latest, hottest mixtape. As JT mentions, it's giving trap or die era. And I enjoy when artists pay homage to a simpler yet influential time in music. DJ Khaled screaming on the track is really the cherry on top. This feels very Florida and Dade County coded, and I love nothing more than hometown glory. DOD can be thrown in there, except it feels more like a Miami strip club anthem, but I do enjoy it. Except this is around the part of the project where I feel like JT is holding back with the bars, and it feels more apparent than ever on Lemon Pepper. This has the potential to be a really fire song, a hood anthem, but some of the lyrics just feel so lackluster, even for JT. I'm the pretty one and you just look okay, ask him for a bag and his reply is always okay. The bars are giving just okay. Maybe that's the point though? This is what I will say. Lemon Pepper is one of the more catchier songs on the project. I just wanted more from it. The feature from Stunna Girl is cute, and the ad-libs like ow from JT, it's really fire. Come to think about it, we need a signature JT ad-lib. Anyways, Swang is fire. And once we get to this track, this is where I actually start to love the second half of the project. From Swang to 90s Baby and Uncle Al, I'm loving it. Uncle Al is another one of those hometown glory anthems that I'm loving for two reasons. One, it's extremely important to have songs that showcase regional sound. I feel like we learned this in the most popular rap beef that happened recently. People want to hear you repping your hood, the sound of your city, paying homage to the homegrown legends. And DJ Uncle Al seems to be a legend in Florida, especially Liberty City, where JT grew up. He was known for his trend-setting and innovative abilities in music production, as well as his philosophy of peace in the hood and non-violence in the community. Unfortunately, he did lose his life due to gun violence, but songs like this from JT keep his memory alive, and it's very important. The other reason I'm loving the song Uncle Al is because we get a baby voiced JT, which takes me all the way back to the super early days of the City Girls, especially songs like F That N and Tighten Up. Listen, the Kaya influence is so real. And JT frequently posts stories singing along to Kaya's music, so I love how she shines a light on the legends in her city through her sound. We can skip through Sideways and OK since we've heard them 50-11 times. I prefer OK over Sideways anyways. But JT Coming is something. Definitely reminds me of a song that Omarion and Marcus Houston would be dance battling to in You Got Served. Or even Chris Brown and Stomp the Yard. But once we leave JT Coming, I'm a little bit uninterested again. See, that's the only thing. It feels like I fall in and out of love with this project. It's like, okay, cool. Yes. Never mind. I'm good. And this is why track listing is so important. No matter what you hear our girl, Pink Pantheress, say. I still love her though. The vibe of an anthem is dictated by the way the songs are listed. Like, I'm gonna need you to have all the slow anthems together and all the fast ones too. This mixing of strip club songs, hood anthems, slow hood ballads, it's just all too much. It feels thrown together randomly at times instead of perfectly planned out. Now, I do love Star of the Show, and it's a nice ending, but that could have literally been the last song, not the OK remix. Star of the Show allows JT to show us that, damn, she really can rap for real if she puts her mind to it. It kind of reminds me of the same vibe that Wayne used to give us on the Drop mixtapes, hungry. In a way, I think JT is hungry and ready to develop and grow as an artist. This is just a little something to introduce us to her. It's not a whole debut album, a full-length musical dinner to chow down on. City Cinderella is like an hors d'oeuvre. Usually, I'd say 16 tracks is prey for a mixtape, but I think that JT just wanted to give us variety and showcase her versatility. Overall, I would give City Cinderella an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5. Because I'm actually surprised that I like this project. Well, I'm surprised that I like more than half of the project. I thought I would enjoy about 3 songs aside from the singles that I've heard already. I ain't lying, and it's no shade. It's just that I realize I've got to separate my liking of JT as a city girl and those lyrics from the lyrics from JT as a solo artist, the City Cinderella lyrics. And this is a great start. I'm here for this journey of JT as a solo artist. But I want to hear, what are your top 3 songs from City Cinderella? And are you feeling the tape overall? Or were you expecting just a little bit more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.